Good evening out there, Internet. It is I, your responsible senpai, back again for an evening with chillin', hanging out, relaxing, and just generally having a good time. We are here tonight for something new. Cue up the desktop audio, bring me to my screen, and we are here, settled together on this evening. I hope you've all had a lovely day, and if you haven't, I hope your day is steadily improving, because you know what? You deserve to have a good day. Good evening, hello, Ericun, Amajiki, thank you both for dropping by. And of course, to the sweetest, southernest belle of them all, hello, my dear. Mwah. Remember, that's just for her, not for the rest of you. Alright, so tonight, as promised, we are going to play a game called Fermi Paradox. Now, if you aren't familiar with the Fermi Paradox is a little equation dreamed up by an astronomer. To answer the question, where are all the aliens at? Because given the size of the galaxy, and the likelihood of life occurring and developing, etc., somebody should be out there. Where could they all be? And there's been much debate as to this topic. Great filters, and disasters, and technological barriers, and cosmological barriers to actually spreading out and contacting one another. But that's not really the focus of this game, other than the fact that there might be some barriers to spreading out into the universe. So I'm going to fire it up. There'll be a cool little cutscene, and then we'll talk a little more. This is big space, big brain stuff, and I love this shit. I love it. So here we go. Open the game. Screen capture. You're going to get this for me, right? Screen capture? Okay, there we go.
Are we really alone in the galaxy? Infinite stars surround our world, and aeons ago, intelligent life must have emerged somewhere and slowly evolved into a spacefaring society. Like us, surely these beings would have been drawn to explore. So then, where is everyone? Is it simply the nature of intelligent life to destroy? And maybe the only signs of life they're able to send are in a brief window before that world perishes. Still, no one has come, and no radio signals can be detected across our silent galaxy. Could civilizations ever cross thousands of light years and find more than alien graves? Maybe it's just pure luck that greed or catastrophe have not yet ended our species. Can we make the right choices? Might we learn from our mistakes? Will you overcome the Fermi Paradox? The Fermi Paradox.
Alright, so, kind of cool, right? I hope you guys think it's cool. It's gonna be a terrible stream if you guys don't think this is kind of neat. So, yes, that is the Fermi Paradox in a nutshell, right? Space big, where are all my friends at? It is. So the way this game runs is there's little pickups I can get that get me the power, whatever you want to call it. And then that power is used to make decisions. And those decisions affect basically the course of history for civilizations on different planets, right? And they advance through the eras, and they go through different trials, and there are chances to contact each other or travel through space. There's no magical faster than light travel. There's no magical faster than light communication. It's pretty hard sci-fi. Welcome. Hope you're having a lovely evening. Thanks for dropping by. You're catching us just as we're starting here. So anyways, once I get started, we will be able to hit our first decision, and that's when you guys in the chat can actually vote to decide what happens with our little galaxy here. You'll see very soon here, the chat will tell you what to do when we get to our first decision. So we're going to start a game here. We're gonna... I was doing some testing earlier. K-Dog, welcome. The Disruptor Cannon. Yes. There's 5 endings to this game, and I played it through once to the end, and everybody died. Though I got that ending. So you know. The wrong empire made it to the 13th era, and they used that technology to blow up all the stars. Par for the course, yeah. It was very sad. I never should have let those dinosaurs into space. I should have held their civilization back. They were far too destructive. Basically, a what if the asteroid didn't kill the dinosaurs, you know? Alright, our galaxy is almost done. Ding! Galaxy cooked. Or if the asteroid missed, exactly. What if the asteroid hit Venus instead? So here we are. Our little corner of the galaxy. I'm going to disable the tutorial. Alright, now. The game will pause every time these flares pop up, and I just have to click one and that'll give us an energy. We have synthesis. And there are 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 places that someone could live. If Ice Age never happened, it's just too molten to notice. Yeah, Venus is fucking hot! Extinct planet biomass on Vexus slowly transforms into fossil fuel reserves! Nice. The little ticker at the top tells you like random stuff that's going on in space. Kepler, alright, cool. Our first evolution event. It's happening in Gliese. So I click this and we go to the evolution event. Sapient life has evolved on Gliese Sea. A life form on the desert planet of Gliese Sea has started making simple tools as it developed a rudimentary language. But which species will form a Stone Age civilization? And there we go. The chat has lit up. Music's a bit loud. I will tweak that in just a second here. So, you guys have 60 seconds to vote on whether we have a balanced species, a standard species, or an unbalanced species. Now, these icons here, the atom is science. So this is good science, this is bad science. This one is... is that the utopia dystopia? And then there's resource consumption is the leaf. And then warlike versus, or pacifist versus warlike. And then population growth and population growth is the last. Exclamation mark, vote 1, vote 2. Ooh, we got votes coming in. Are you going to tally them all there? Is it a first come, first serve? We'll see how this goes here. We have gone with the balanced species. With 1 vote. Really? Alright, and if music is a bit loud, just quickly pop over here. Take the music down a notch. A walrus with tusks. Quite a bit of lag with chat there. Well, vote. Wait. Hold on. I am still testing this. I only tested it out with my bot to make sure votes would go through. I've never done it with more than one bot. Well, we'll get to the next decision and see what happens. I might have to tweak it a little bit. All right. The other thing that happens here is I can get bonuses directly to certain stats by clicking on things here for our little flares. Yeah. So I can make them more peaceful, or I can make them breed faster. My time to vote? I will... Alrighty then, let's, Can I go into my settings from here? No, I have to exit the planet. We'll give them more peace. Exit out of this, and we go settings. And we'll give you guys 60 minutes to vote. Go 2 minutes. 1.5, 2.1 minutes. There we go. Alright. Autoplay events. Autoplay flares. Alright, so I gave you guys extra time to vote. We'll see how that works. Greater pop size in a short amount of time. Yes, it increases the overall population growth of the species, which will affect their resource consumption and their general progression, right? More people means more mines. Oh, an event already. Hardened by life in the desolate wastes, one herd creates an elite group of warriors known as the Sandstalkers. Stealthy. Oh, that's over. Okay, alright, so that event was very fast. But now, do you want to have elite troops? Oh, yeah, there's the event right. Stealthy, deadly, sensor, notifications in the spring furnace. Yeah. Desert Sealed. So there's your next vote. Let's see how those rack up there. We got a vote 2 for regular development. Now you'll see here, certain things cost us synthesis. Like if I don't want them to have troops. And other things will give us synthesis, usually bad of it. Okay, it looks like all the votes are counting now. Look at that. Yes. Time was the answer. Can I re-vote? I wonder, can you vote again? Oh, you can just vote multiple times. Alright, so this is going to make us a little less peaceful if this goes through for vote 2. It changes the vote? It did change the vote. That's really clever. Way to go, Fermi Paradox. Ah, a Hydra. Thank you. So you have time to change your minds. Well done, well done. Alright. But each era, so we're in the first era right now, the Stone Age. Each era has a resource that you consume. And you can just run out of that resource and then your society collapses or descends into war or some sort of horrible event occurs. And this one is beast herds. We're hunting animals. Alright. So our options here for this little ticker. Is there a timer on this? No. We can make them more utopian, less inclined to advancement, or smaller population. I'm going to go for utopian. And immediately I can make them more peaceful. So much for those Sandstalkers. Get out of here. Wow. Alright, let's pop back out to the galaxy map here. Oh, no. If I just, bring it back to the galaxy map again? Up here. Oh, even more peace? More peace! Oh, it's gonna pull me back? Yeah, alright. There's only one species right now, so there's not a lot to do out in space. Space! So the stars over the planet, or the system, indicate the level of development. We have 26 synthesis. I'm going to grab some synthesis instead of population. And more synthesis. Oh, another major event. The prune herds. Prune. Do you want prune or prun? I mean, they're your babies. You created them. The prune create long and beautiful songs full of deep knowledge about the world and their people. These songs are memorized, improved, and passed down. Alright. It's a big brain in time. Do we want to give them a triple bonus to science, a single bonus to science, or it's a dead end, stop learning songs about smart things? Now, I will say, from the game where I got the everybody dies option, I may have had a species that was a little dystopian and a little warlike get a little too smart. So when they reached the 13th age and unlocked the final technology, they may have used it to detonate all the stars in the galaxy. They were almost 100%. Oh yeah, that's right. That was when you were still here. Belt, please don't out me here. I want to make it seem like it was a mistake, not me testing the limits of the system. Come on. Can I click through this? No, I actually am not allowed to make the decision. You guys have to do it for me. They were almost... Yeah. They basically hailed themselves. Basically, yeah. Except they hailed everyone else, too. They murked the entire galaxy. I had 5 planets with Era 12 civilizations, and they made it to 13. Drop it down to a minute. All right. Once this vote is complete, I will adjust the timer again. Because I can't... Oh, wait, can I do that while we're still in here? Oh, I can. Settings. 2.1 minutes is too long. That's as close as I'm getting. Back. Continue. There we go. This happened in Halo 3. It wasn't successful. The cover, we're going to activate all the rings and destroy everything. Hey, sometimes you gotta break... We're making the mother of all omelets here. You gotta break a few eggs. A galaxy omelet. Break all the eggs. Alright. So, a civilizational pillar is the advance... Look how fast they are learning. More learning. More people. What's the question mark again? Astonishing monument. And we advance to the next era here on Prune. The Copper Age. Note, not the Iron. Because they're in a desert world, not a oceanic world. They learn to mine copper using it to create precise metal tools, make it possible to expand the reach of natural oases using irrigation and water recapture techniques. Wise folks study the stars above. So what do we do with this Stone Age era? Do we spend 20 more synthesis out of our 28 to gain wisdom, becoming more utopian and more intelligent? Do we advance ourselves and consume more resources and grow our population? Or do we consolidate power, moving towards a dystopia and becoming more warlike? What will be the fate of the Prune with their cool little headband? They look a little bit like horses, but with like little fishy tendrils, like catfish tendrils on their mouth. Alright, I see we're being conservative. We're not spending all of our synthesis right away. Fun fact, there's some later decisions that cost a ton of synthesis. And it feels real bad not to have enough synthesis to pull them off. Particularly the spaceship constructions and the deep space transmissions. Those are expensive. Horses with walrus whiskers. Wow. Horse russes. It's that and more food means more population. Precious baby bug people. They were the precious baby bug people. I just sort of left them alone and they did alright. So we're still hunting beast herds in the Copper era. I guess I was wrong about every era having its own resource. Never mind, it just switched to copper. Beautiful. Give me some synthesis. Stable settlements. Oh, wow. Less peaceful, less people, or less people? Less people. So we'll go back up to space here. We can look at the other systems here, right? Vex. Not a lot going on in Vex. But you see like some details here, something might happen. We'll just grab some synthesis here. Kepler 4 has some cool plants. They were both our favorites. Yeah, it was a good run. It's a shame everybody died. It's a shame everybody died. Are we God? I don't know if we're God. We're just sort of the will of the universe. If that's God enough for you, I guess so. New species evolves. The more Stone Age children. How do we shape their path? Simple tools, rudimentary language. Alright, same decision as before. Do we want to be a balanced species of worm folk? A standard species of snout baboons? Or an unbalanced species of kelp? Your call. Seeing everybody die intentionally. It's like that bit from Futurama where it's like Bender's floating in space and he meets God. Like, I was God once. Yes, I saw. You were doing quite well until everyone died. Ah, we're going for the kelp folk, I see. 3 votes for the kelp. And there's not enough synthesis to vote for number 1. So the vote for 1 is not valid, I'm afraid. We only have 35 synthesis. But creating a dumb, dystopian, wasteful, warlike, numerous species will earn us 20 synthesis. But I have a feeling we're going to get 20 synthesis off of this. Help people. For a species to get made into sushi. War, kelp. Put on your war paint, folks. We're going to war. It's war. Cybernetic super kelp. Ah, yes. Yeah, that's minus 40 to our total. Alright. So we have an unbalanced species in the Rigel system. Alright. Let's see how they do. It's fine. Let's rack up some synthesis and mourn the death of a beloved root. The Dorloth Scrubs. Oh. Something's happening over with the Kun. Depopulation? What's happening? Plagued by insects and plant diseases. Uh-oh. They're having a famine. How bad is the famine? Holy shit. Do we prevent it? Is it a regular development? Or is there massive depopulation? Cast your votes now. The prune are in your hands. They're 22% utopian. They only have a harm potential of 1.8%. And they need food. Does the will of the universe prevent them from starving? Oh, I see some vote ones coming through. We don't lose any... True, you're right. We don't lose anything by preventing it. Hello, are those votes going to count their, game? I'm just going to go with everyone. Ah, okay, they're starting to... The orcs. Ha! War kelp. True. It's economical to preserve them. I'm concerned it only counted one of the vote ones. Maybe if you answer too quickly, it doesn't count through. Because you guys still have like 90 seconds. Wow. There are some creative ways to travel through space. There's a lot. Hollowed out asteroids, sleeper ships, massive colonization fleets. It all comes down to where you're from and how many synthesis you spend. Alright. I want... let's grab the... What's the question mark going to give me? Hey! Beautiful songs about history. And we'll be conservative with our resources. Let's check in on our buddies in Glees. How are you guys doing? You're doing alright, I think. Only 3% development on their science. Let's have them be... They're gonna eat all the animals on the planet in 2,000 years. That's... You know what? You become dystopian. This is fine. Grow to fear their ruthless root. Giant slingshot. Yeah, let's grab the synthesis. as we watch over the quiet space scene, waiting for species to rise up and become powerful. Maybe they can make good plants? We could. We might try and reform them. We can hang out down there. Are we going to try and undo this dystopian? Okay, we can make them eat their food less quickly. There we go, see? Oh, just bought them like another 150 years. An event. Great war threatens Rigel. Wow, they're already that warlike. Tribal warfare begins. Only a few know the secret of fire. Flame is protected by sacred firekeepers, but warriors gather to obtain the precious red flower. How bad is this war? Peace for 10 synthesis. A regular conflict for 0 or total war. With 1.2 million casualties. For 0 points. Keenan and Kelp. Wow. Yeah, unleash the puns. Fine. We'll live in space with puns. We'll punish them for their terrible decisions. Amachiki votes for total war. Spread the knowledge. Peace. Where it's at, bro. Bell votes for regular conflict. What happens if it's tied? Maybe they'll just pick random. Concern. And so doesn't let there be puns. Let there be pun. The universe wills it. 26 seconds. I need the Jeopardy timer. You know, to be fair, 1.2 million casualties is just over half of the population. It won't even wipe them out. Vote 2. Regular conflict. A last second vote from K-Dog. Alright, so it's a regular war. It only killed 300,000. Okay. Question mark. The number of swarm traps on Rigel 7 increases. Let's increase it. Let's get that population back. There we go. You're all-out war. Yes! All-out war. We'll slow down. Now, they are really eating through the animals on this planet. I don't want to give you technology until you're a less evil species. So, question mark. New sprawls. Dude, like, you'll notice how quickly time is passing in game, right? That hundreds of years are passing per minute we play. No, we're gonna make the kelp good people. They're gonna be good plants. Middle question mark. Oh, look at that. Better resource, The prune, that's right, the prune are so smart. They've exited the Copper Age and entered the Glass Age. The ages all have different names based on your planet type. And I think that's a really cool touch. New techniques create a special form of hardened glass and used for a variety of uses. More advanced tools, simple machinery, and even weapons are made from this new material. Great cities rise from the dunes of Giza. So, same decision as last era. Do we go for wisdom with science and utopian values? Advancement for resource management and population growth? Or power? More war and more dystopia. Choice is yours. We have 2.5 million Krun with a rather limited growth rate of 6%. We'll see what their glass resource looks like soon. But they did really good with their copper. They had enough copper in the ground for another 79,000 years. And their harm potential is really low too. Only 700,000 out of 2.5 mil? They're a really good race. They might go all the way. Who knows? Vote 2, vote 1. Game. There's 3 votes. If you wanna take it easy on that. 4 votes. It's not working perfect, but it's doing its best. Do I stream on Mondays? Yeah, I streamed last Monday. I played Stellaris. And that was because the Bell had a thing to go to. They'll be fine until the War Kelp get them. Ha! If the War Kelp can get off their planet. The fossil fuel wars are a nightmare. Alright, population growth. Vote system's a bit laggy. It's doing its best, I hope. Let's leave these decisions here and go back to our kelp. How you doing, kelp? Oh, alright. Yeah. Ooh. Eat your resources faster. Become less ethical or more scientific. Let's go. And just grab a synthesis. I don't like any of those choices. Oh, wow, we went right into a development event. Alright. Consumption in Rigel. Uh-oh. What are they consuming? A powerful root begins a bold new project, a massive palace built out of bone and highly prized ice tusks. A great bony protrusions used by the beasts of Rigel 7 to crack through the thick ice sheets. Large hunting parties are sent out across the protrusions to seek out these unique building materials. Okay. That is expensive. Why is prevention free but regular development costs 20? That doesn't make any sense. And massive consumption only gains us 2? The weight on these is strange. Yeah, the massive consumption will basically give us like a death clock for how many animals are left on the planet. I'm a Jiki voting for chaos. What a mad lad. Oh, there's like more... There's more words on the... Oh no, never mind. The words are still there. You want your war kelp? Yeah, here's the thing, Amajiki. If they eat all the animals, everybody dies and the war kelp go extinct. You need to let them evolve and develop, as well as become monsters. I do not believe our votes are coming through again. Come on, game. Bump off the side of the screen. Let's go. Not counting vote 1. Yeah, prevention seems bugged. Like, it's not... It shouldn't be 0. It should cost a shitload of points. Okay, that was not good for our people. Let's skip 2 votes. Alright. Settings. I'm gonna bump the timer up again. And can I... We'll reset the Twitch connection real quick. And hopefully that does alright. We want Twitch chat only events. Alright. So, due to the Let It All Burn decision, they now only have 500 years of food left on this planet. But I can give them a little bit more time here. So we're going to do that. New resource management. Come on, give me a good question mark. Okay, that's a little science. That's fine. Cool. Let's keep rolling the dice. Harmony. Oh, yeah. Our dystopia is down to 25%. Grab some. We have a lot of synthesis hanging around. Question mark. This is all giving us like random science. They're going to start advancing really quickly. Let's double check the prune. How you guys doing? 14% development to the next tech level. 4.4 million prune. They have 90,000 years of minerals on their home world. And are still quite utopian. I like it. Good job. Tries to murder society, we find. This is fun. I know. Imagine extinction being fun. Monsters. Alright, back down here. Synthesis, come on. Give me something to give them more time. They're literally devouring what's left of their existence. But the prune demand our time. You know, I'm having a great time, Amajiki. Enlightenment. We're so enlightened. A dedicated writer is traveling all over Glee's to attempt to collect the entire history of the Prune in a monumental work. Give the common Prune a clear picture of far-flung dune societies. Some Marco Polo business. A civilizational pillar for 3 pips of utopian ideals. For 0 points. Why is that 0 points? That shouldn't be 0. That should be like minus 40. Like, this shouldn't be free. This point is... Yeah, I know. It's way too cheap. Yeah, exactly. Is this Boneless Stellaris? It might be Boneless Stellaris. And yeah, this is amazing for being free. Why not take it? These guys are going to be amazing. But yeah, so this little game called Fermi Paradox. We're just sort of like the will of the universe. It's like a god game. You just watch over space and make decisions for them. And they can either become horrible threats to the life in the universe, or enlighteners and awesome people. And yes, of course, welcome, Snom. So we have 5. It's an easy choice. 5 votes for the civilizational pillar. This is gonna give us like, I don't know, what, 40% utopia, and they're still in the Glass Age. That's amazing. Glass Age is roughly Iron Age for Earth history. Pre-fall Eldar. That can't go wrong. Well, when you send out generational ships, they have their own thing, and their culture can develop separately from the homeworld because of time and distance. So eventually you will have different civilizations of your people spread across the stars if they don't kill each other. Alright. Wow. 40... Almost 43% utopian. The Prune are so good. Let's get more Prune. But the War Kelp are our project species. How you doing, War Kelp? Let's roll the dice and see what we get. Fire Wars causes suffering and despair among the Dorlock. Wow. More science. You need better advancement. Based. Carbon-based. The existence of carbon-based life implies the existence of carbon-cringe life. More science. Get smart, my War Kelp. Oh. A third species evolves! On Kepler. Are we the cringe life? I don't know. Have you been on TikTok lately? Do-do-do-do-do-do. A life form has emerged on Kepler 4. Tools and language. Alright guys, time to pick between the same 3 choices as always. A balanced species of kind lizard people. A standard species of what's wrong with your face? And an unbalanced species of nightmarish chrysalids. The Vakai, poisonous humanoid insects. The Noya, resourceful and competitive packs of tall, colorful snake people. Or the Wandor, gentle and big reptiles. You hate all of them? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this. I don't need this in space. Not to mention, they're dumb, dystopian, wasteful, and warlike. But there's a lot of them. Vote to go for the snake people. The standard species, no big bonuses one way or the other. They breed in the hot water basins of the lava planet and spend their adult life overground. Of course Snom votes for the Snek people. Ho ho ho. Called out. If only there was a way to use channel points to vote a second time. Wouldn't that be cool? Just blow your channel points voting over and over again? Then I could tell Snek to play this. I could spend my 500,000 channel points. That's a lot of channel points. So it looks like we're getting the Noya. Hope that doesn't annoy you people. You could have made bank, but it was too late to vote Wesker. Yes, now, I put 250k points on Wesker and got 440k points back. It was amazing. Alright. Kepler. These are all real stars, by the way. Stars that we've looked at with telescopes and we're like, hey, there might be a planet there. I like that there might be a planet there. And now there's snake people living on it. Alright, so they are 10%-ish, 6% growth. It'll take about 6,000 years to eat all the animals on the planet. Pretty balanced. But we're gonna leave the Noya. We have our good friends, the war kelp. Damn, I can't rename them. What was about Wesker? Oh, Snek ran a Soul Calibur AI versus AI tournament with custom characters from all the different games they played. And you could vote using channel points on the outcome. It was a really cool event. Alright. Paradigm shift. So, home to a species of predators with high emotional intelligence and complex social behavior. A beneficial coexistence promise to emerge being approachable creatures in the Stone Age Drillon. We are domesticating the dog of this planet. So, does the dog ascend our culture, giving us science and utopian ideals, peace and resource efficiency? Does it expand our culture, allowing us to breed fortuitously and consume more? Or do we use them for war and enforcement? We do not get to see what this animal looks like. We just know that it is the dog of this planet. Bell is all on board for Team Dog. Amajiki wants war dogs. Team Dog. Team Dog. Game. We have 2 more votes for Team Dog. I will mention this game is in early access and has been for 2 years. This is probably all it's getting. Shark Dog? Don't hurt the pupper. Ah, there we go, it went through. It only seems to pick up some votes. Very weird. I would like it if this worked properly. I don't want the stream to be about complaining that it's not working. No, Bell's vote was the first one in, and it was the first one through. It didn't count. Eric Kunz went through again. Anyways, Team Dog is set to win. Shark Dog. Pup Dogs. Dog Pups. K-Dog right down the middle. Actually, I think K-Dog's decision would kill them off. Because 3 pips of resource consumption would give us, like, 2 weeks of food left. Vote 2 is... yeah, it's realistic. Back then, you used the dog to get more food, so you could have more people. Understandable. Alright. The Dorloth have domesticated the dog of their world. And it has given them a little more time. Remember, they are on the cusp of just constantly eating everything on the planet. So we're going to give them a little more time to figure themselves out. Good Pupper did 1. Shark Dogs. They have Shark Dogs. Like I said, there's no depiction. I'm sorry. Cute Shark Dog? I'm sure the Shark Dog is cute. Got big goo-goo eyes and like a little snout you can just boop with your little kelp tendril. Just the whole planet of evil kelp and baby shark. the war anthem. Baby shark, time to die. More science. They're almost ready to enter. What's going to be on this planet? We'll give him some more resources. Yes, be careful. Don't hunt everything. Oh! But the prune demand our attention. What you got for us, my catfish horses? Injustice in Glees. During a particularly brutal conflict, desert skirmishers began utilizing a new method of torture to extract information from prisoners. Strapped to a board and fine sand is poured into their airways, causing them to choke and gasp for breath. We're sandboarding. Oh! The points seem to have bounced themselves. Do we prevent sandboarding? Is this a regular development for 1 point of dystopia? Or this is a massive injustice for 3 points of dystopia? Senpai, what? What about cute shark dog? Senpai? Oh, there's a link. Shark dog theme song. There we go. You guys vote for what this plan's gonna do. Show everyone Shark Dog. Alright. Display capture. Watch me get copyright struck for Shark Dog. Street Sharks. I'm concerned about Shark Dog. I don't trust it. But I'm uncomfortable around dogs anyways. Alright, what happened to our fellas here? Oh, we still got 7 seconds. And only 2 votes went through. Cool. How many people actually voted? Vote 1, vote 2, vote 1. Vote 1. What 1? Briefly utilized to introduce something in the public outcry. Hey! We decided not to sandboard people. Oh, it says in the chat which one wins. No, it's one with Street Sharks. Well, just some points. And over here, just grab a quick point. Street Sharks. I chucked a Shark Dog picture into Discord. Wow. We're watching shark-related videos now? Street Sharks. 90s cartoons were wild. $1994. That's a lot of property damage. Maybe because the game is minimized, perhaps. They fight and they bite. This is the other kind of shark, the street shark. Street sharks, extremely 90s. I don't recall this one that well, but I have a feeling they said like radical or awesome a lot because, you know, 90s. Jawsome. Oh, it was Jawsome. That's right. It was a pun. All right. Okay, that's okay. The shark tangent is officially over. All right. Anyways, Carrying on. Let's stock up some synthesis. Maybe we can turn this thing around. Okay. The war kelp have advanced to the excavation age. Hollow out great ice caves burrowing down to the soil where they can cultivate plants and keep permanent stocks of herd animals. As these early permanent settlements grow, many changes come. Written language, astronomy, philosophy, and crude metalworking take their first steps. So, standard developmental choice. Strange balance of choices here. Wisdom, advancement, power. Advancement costs, but power earns us. Power is very on point for them, though, because they're already pretty warlike in dystopia. Amajiki on point 3. Ready to go. You really want these war kelp to go somewhere. Question is, what resource are they switching to and how much are they going to have? Well, population and resources. Resources is important because they burn through them fast on this planet. Some species just never get a break because their planet just has a shitty amount of resources. I ran into this in my test game where a civilization rose and then fell, and all the shit they used up just wasn't there for the next species that evolved. They just had a bad time. You'll see now that they have little tools in their little tendrils. This one appears very sharp. He's about to shank somebody and sick his shark dog on them. Reach shark dog. That's too much dog. Too much shark. Too much of both. Can you even handle that? More slates pulled by domesticated beasts clash on the great ice sheets. The vast white landscape is stained with the blood of the fallen. Of riding shark dogs into space. Oh my goodness. Alright, yeah, we're pushing hard for vote 2. I see it. So we're gonna... Intensive domestication. Survival begins easier and wise folk begin to think more. When you got food, you got more time for think-thonking. That's the thing. Shark Week on his channel. You play Maneater. Oh. I remember when I was first VTubing, Maneater was like a big deal. And a whole bunch of VTubers played it. Including the Shark VTuber, Main Shark. And she didn't like it because it depicted the shark as like this horrible monster. And she's very much an advocate for like sharks not being treated like monsters because, you know, they're just critters. You respect them, they'll respect you, I guess. Alright, surface metal deposits, 2,000 years. Yeah. We've extended our lifespan on this planet. Let's do it again. Shark is out for justice. Death. Well, we are going to be starting Dead Space 2 either next week or the week after, depending on how this goes. I think we'll get 2 streams out of this, though, given we're an hour in and nobody's made it even to the Industrial Revolution. Are the gods watching us? I know Amajiki wants to keep these people edgy, but I'm trying not to give them any Utopia points. Let's just back up. Let's go check on someone else, see what we can do over there. The Noyan Slithers. How are you guys doing? You having a good time? 5,000 years, 59%. You're reasonably smart. Here, have some extra resources. And the Prune, what you up to? They're almost ready to advance past the Glass Age. That's very exciting. Fermi Paradox. Dead Space is the most depressing answer to that. Yes, the Dead Space solution is one of the great filters. Space madness. 0% ethics. 0% just means they're balanced between utopia and dystopia. Reduction in Kepler. Uh-oh. The Permanent comes with lava streams and water rivers. Crafting area creates so-called stone farms on the crossing of water and molten rock with minimal effort. Farm building materials. Somebody got a big brain. And that's either going to give us a ton of resources, a little resources, or it's a dead end and we're not going to do that. I mean, I understand the logic of the last one. It's dangerous. But these are snakes living on a lava planet. Yes, Dead Space coming in October, Hamajiki. Should be a good time. It's shorter than Dead Space 1. So I have it slotted for 3 streams. And that'll be 3 Fridays. Hopefully we can get it done before the end of October. Should be a doable. And then we're going to press ahead with Stellaris for that month as well. Should be good there as well. I have an SCP reading stream scheduled. Did I put that one on the Discord already or not? I'm not sure. But yeah, I got an SCP stream there too. We'll see what else we can scrape together. Maybe I'll do a Phasmo night or something. Who knows? Anything for Halloween itself? What day of the month? What day of the week is that? I don't have anything special scheduled for days I don't stream yet. October 31st is a Monday, so we'll see what happens that day. It looks like we're going to go for the obvious cheap option and give these guys a bagrillion years of resources. Which is good. We're going to leave the Slitherers to do their own thing. We're going to babysit the Kelp and keep checking up on the Prune. I'm hoping... I couldn't get this to happen last time when I played. Get someone to space and have them fly to a primitive world. Like, really primitive compared to their advancement. I think that would be cool. But I couldn't pull it off. Couldn't quite pull it off. Alright. Good job, big braining. I'll leave you with some science before I go back to the other planets. Check on the Prune. How we doing? 80%. More peace, please. Settled peacefully. They have the Prune are great. They're such a strong race. These guys are a work in progress. Roll the dice. Battle of Hunt. Ice Hall is won by an army of axe fighters. More resources. 8.7 people. 8.7, 8.9, 9 million. Their population's growing steadily. Soon the kelp will blot out the sun. Then we'll eat everything in the shade. No, keep banking synthesis. There we go. The Prune have made it to the next era. So from the glass area, we are in the Dune ship age. That's right. On a regular planet, this is called the nautical era. The Prune spread across the desert world of Blisi on great dune ships, skipping across the sands at unheard of speeds. These new vessels greatly expand the reach of their dune cities, opening new possibilities for trade and exploration. So it's our standard era change. Wisdom, advancement, or power. But these guys are 43% utopian. This is a wonderful world to live on. They resolve their conflicts peacefully. They study and learn and take care of each other. They're very frugal with their resources. It's a wonderful world. Ericune votes for advancement. K-Dog for advancement as well. Bell is going for the wisdom, though. If we get enough wisdom, we can push them into space and they can find the primitive savages. Fingers crossed. Problem is, when they go to space, I don't get to pick which star they go to. They fly to the wrong one sometimes. Poor me. The spikes must flow. Now, as they advance, the rate of advancement increases too. As we saw, technology begets more technology, but also demands more resources. So both of these are great options, right? More tech to get there faster, or more resources to use on tech. Very wise, very wise. Amajiki voting for wisdom. Ooh. Advancement has it, though. The advancement has it. I wish there was like a button to like call the vote. That would be handy. Anyways. Our catfish horses. Cat horses? Horsefish. Fish horses. Catfish horses. Horse catfish? I don't know. The face tendrils keep throwing me off. You do realize they have 4 eyes, though, right? So if they were to wear glasses, you make fun of them by calling them 8 eyes. Haha, silly 8 eyes. Alright, the Doom Ship Age, and they have 71,000 years worth of minerals at their disposal. Well done. And the Noyan Slithers have advanced an era too. They are in the Obsidian Age. Because they're on a lava planet, Stone Age just gives way to Obsidian. Agriculture Revolution, utilization of obsidian and other readily available volcanic materials. Maybe they only care about 2 and so they become 6 eyes. Ooh, Ericun with the real spicy decision. Loving the makeover for the decision change. Let me put a veil over my 7 eyes. Because it's hot. With this, Xeon can fight for the 70,000 years, apparently. Wow! Dropping the old school Gundam reference. Have you ever run into a chatter by the name of, was it Bill? Bill? Oh, I don't remember his name now. He's on the Discord, too. He's crazy about Gundam. He's crafting his own elaborate Gundam fanfiction. Do you have sunglasses? Imagine what sunglasses would look for these people. Just lens after lens after lens after lens. It'd be like that cool thing that you swap things out. Hold on, I'm gonna tear off my glasses. Ah, it's so bright I can't even. I don't know. Bill. Why is advancement so expensive here? The point balancing still seems weird. But given that I only played 1 game, maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't know anything. Decide for yourself what you want your own stats to be. Ooh! Maybe for our next Stellaris game, we could base some of the AI empires off of what we pull out of this game. We could make some war kelp or something. And add it to our next Stellaris game. Because there are more achievements to get. Do you take your glasses off, do you flip your hair around and now you're gorgeous? I do have fabulous hair on Majiki. I've been growing it for like 2 years now. It's almost as long as the hair on my avatar. It's pretty fantastic. Not to brag, but I have good hair. Alright. Stable settlements, they are in the Obsidian Age. Welcome to the Obsidian Age. There are 30,000 years of obsidian available. Oh, shit. The kelp are not having a good day. While obsidian was being discovered elsewhere in the galaxy, a unique constellation of planetary objects in Rigel causes a year-long eclipse on Rigel 7. In the absence of warmth and light, food becomes scarce and the Dorloth endured brutal hardships. Unrelenting darkness. Many begin to wonder whether the day will ever return. So we can spend 30 points to avert this entirely. We can have a minimal survivor scenario, which will decrease their learning, increase their peacefulness, and almost all of them will die. Or we get rid of the war kelp. Confirmed Senpai has awesome hair. Ha! Watch this be the time she slipped away to grab dinner. Give the kelp a chance. Ha! Oh, votes for 2, vote for 1. 70 seconds. It looks like we're going to spend our points to have a close call here. You guys are saving your kelp. Saving your kelp. Oh, 2-2. She has returned. Will she answer the question? She's under no obligation to answer. But I've made my statement. I actually flipped my hair when I was saying that. Oh, wow, we're switching to vote 2. Oh, we're saving the points. The kelp aren't worth it. Save the points. Looks like the kelp are going to have a bad year. Second question, are you lying? I want the kelp to be more peaceful. True. The ones that survived this, we'll see in a few seconds here how many of the 10.6 million survived this event. Oh, wow. So 10.4 million war kelp died. But their harm potential is under 2% now. Yeah, rip. But they're still here. They're hanging on. Alright, we'll make it more peaceful. More peace. I want the orc kelp to survive. Random. Settled peacefully. They're not going to be the war kelp at this pace. You know what? Boom, more peace. They're going to be the peace kelp. The Orloth axe fighters lay down their cold metal axes and abandon the art of war. Here's a fun fact, though. With 9.4 or 10.4 million people dying, the resource scarcity has absolutely solved itself. We went from, what was it, like 3,000 years to 31.9 thousand? Let's give you some science. Amajiki sulks. Yeah, we ruined the war kelp. Let's get that population growth back up again. Look at them breeding away down there. Millions, thousands, sorry. Almost a million. But the prune demand our attention. Growth in Gliza. Prune scholars have discovered a direct correlation between cleanliness and the spread of disease. Germ theory, baby! Sanitation, bath, sewer, and hygienic conditions in hospital and food production. Oh, triple population growth for a mere 10 synthesis. Because germ theory. Who here loves germ theory? I'm a fan of it. I don't like getting sick. Wash your hands. Clean your vegetables. Don't sneeze while you're doing surgery. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Amajiki gets it. So, is it the highest virtue? Is it practices that prevent disease? Or, it's not a big deal. Big movement for vote 1. Hashtag germ theory is cool. Wash your hands after the bathroom. Yes, no Rona on Gliza. Belle being cautious, wanting to save some points. You're hoping for the baby bugs again, aren't you? Who knows what weird creatures we'll get. To finish, quote-unquote, the game, you need to get 5 civilizations to tech level 13. Which takes more work than you think. But does include offshoot civilization. So, I believe when I accidentally exterminated all life in the galaxy, we had 2 planets of dinosaurs, 1 planet of baby bugs, and then 2 planets of some other guys. There will come a time when we do not have enough to save our favorites. Indeed. Dark decisions may await. Like I said, the colony ships and the deep space radio transmissions are expensive. It always hurt going, yeah, we'll do the shoestring budget deep space expedition. That's all we need. We don't need to have lots of people going to space. Speaking of space, I received a lovely, a moving, a truly stirring birthday gift from the lovely Southern Belle. She got me the Voyager Golden Record Collection, which comes with all sorts of cool stuff about the development of the records and interviews and stuff with the people who worked on it, and a copy of the records themselves. I mean, they're not printed on gold, obviously, but all the music that we sent into space and all the dialogue and all that stuff is on there, and it was such an amazing gift, because obviously, I'm a fan of the science fiction, and science in general, right? The thought of expanding to space and all that stuff has always been like a big pie-in-the-sky romanticized ideal for me. And yeah, it was such a wonderful game. She's so amazing. Boom. Envious. It is. It's pretty cool. And I discovered that my dad's media station that he has a record player, and so I can borrow that, and I can actually listen to it because I was like, records. Oh boy, let's find one of these. So I do have access to playing. It's pretty cool. More pop growth. Oh, blush all you want, my dear. I'm gonna extol your praises to the masses whenever I can. She's a legend. She's a keeper. I know. We'll make them more peaceful again. There's a Vsauce video on that. There's a Vsauce video on everything cool. You just don't know it by the title quite often. Alright, our war kelp are recovering. The population's back up to almost 2 mil. They have 11,000 years of resources, and they're not very warlike anymore. The Noyan serpents, however, are up to something. A paradigm shift. Down in the hot, deep rifts of the crust of Kepler-4, the Noya find molten precious metals. Extremely dangerous to mine, but the liquid gold rush draws a lot of adventurous prospectors. There's gold in them there caves. Oh, wow, that's an expense. Oh, we can't afford the cultural ascent. That would give us science, utopia, peace, and resources, but we can't afford it. This... Oh. Do we break down into war and dystopian lifestyle, looking for liquid gold? Or do we just use it to mine out the planet and grow rapidly? Rest in peace, cultural ascent. But yeah, like I said, I found my father has a record player that I could borrow. Otherwise, I was going to take it with me. I might still, when I visit her, and listen to it on a record player she has over there. It's pretty cool. Anyways, I've been waiting for stream to talk about this because it's amazing. But I don't want to gush all stream. It's space awesome. Hashtag. Alright, it looks like hello votes. Fortunately, everyone's voted 2. No system works perfectly. No documentation for this feature, by the way, absolutely terrible. I was like, how does this work? Why does this work? Like getting the login and password in here so I can use my chat. Yeah, okay. That took some doing. Because the UI is pretty bad. If you have one, it's best not to risk taking. Indeed, I'd hate to ruin it. Oh, heck. Oh, dude. Oh, that one counted. Alright. So, it is a peaceful exploration. It gives us less resources. Takes us down from like 12,000 years to like 7.5. But the population growth is up to 18%. We'll see if the snecks handle themselves well. They don't need us, though. The kelp, however, more dystopia. They're going to be a peaceful dystopia. More resources, yeah. I think having 10 million people die on this planet will be a good thing for them overall. It really helped us out in the long run. Suffering and despair. Rip. More peace. A peaceful dystopia. What do you figure that looks like? Water on fire? I don't know. You can have a pretty peaceful dystopia. Like a whole bunch of like groupthink takes over and people just get afraid to express other opinions. Like what was that movie from the 90s? Gattaca? That wasn't very warlike. It was very much a conformity dystopia. The Noya have reached the Steel Age. Yeah, steel. Countless sources of heat to refine metal ore. They start refining strong alloys to construct weapons, armors, tools, and buildings. Peaceful doesn't mean free. Exactly. Alright, Steel Age. Wow, advancement is expensive here. But wisdom is free, and power will earn us money back. Cast your votes now. The snakes get very little attention from us other than their major events. We'll see what they do. 4.1 million snakes, can't be wrong. Could be like on Reddit where you like ping someone's username. Hey, it's Snack. What do you want your people to do? Imagine hassling someone in stream like that. Every time your name gets mentioned, you get like a little ping from Twitch. Someone just mentioned your name in this chat. Like, I don't even follow that freaking channel. Leave me alone. Because, what is it? If you have premium on Reddit, you can get a ping every time someone mentions your username. And of course, Discord, someone can always at you. Now I'm thinking about doing that on Twitch. Find it. Let's hack the Twitch system. Tell me how to do it. Oh, K-Dog votes for Snack War. Snack on Snack violence. Rick and Morty. The Snack Planet. Got this new song. It's Snake Jazz. Because they were just getting into space too. Oh, it was brilliant. Imagine thinking of someone mentioned Senpai in Twitch chat. I know. Did they fuck mermaids in one episode? They did, but it was like a off-screen plot. All right, wisdom it is. The Sneck is wise. The Sneck has their life under control. How's our kelp doing? They need more dystopia. We're crafting a peaceful dystopia here, people. It's gonna be interesting. We'll give them more resources. They are advancing at an okay rate. Oh, a development event right here. What's going on? The kelp cannot catch a break! The first major summons requires from very flammable materials. Lightning strikes causes a series of disastrous city fires. My house is on fire! This is a regular development. The giant ice ball war. Yeah, you can still start a fire on ice, it just doesn't last as long. Would having intimate times with a mermaid be like with a human or a fish? Amajiki asking the real questions. I think it comes down to what you want to do. If you're just there to party, human half. If you're there to make weird mermaid order fish people, you might have to do some fish stuff. That's right, we're answering the real questions here. This is why this is an 18+ stream, just so you know. Because I will answer questions like that. Aggressive vote split here. Here's a question for you regarding mermaids. If a mermaid and a minotaur hook up, would one of their kids just be a guy? Like, he'd get the top half from his mom and his bottom half from his dad and be like, oh, shit. This is the cancer question. Why cure it when you can stop it from existing? Yes. Fun fact about cancer. Not a phrase I expected to say. But, whales are enormous. And it's not because their cells are bigger, it's because they have more cells. And the mechanism for cancer is every time a cell divides, there's a chance it just might become cancerous. And your immune system has a system built in to kill those cells before they cause too much trouble. But eventually they fall behind and some slip through and you might get a tumor. That's how cancer works. But whales... so many cells. They're rolling the dice over and over and over again. here's the thing. This is a Kurzgesagt video, by the way, the In a Nutshell people. Whales get tumors. Tumors get large enough to get tumors of their own, and then the tumor's tumor kills the tumor. And since the tumor's tumor doesn't have a tumor to live in anymore, it starves and dies as well. That's how whales don't just have cancer all the time. A baby with 2 human tops and no bottom. Like Cat Dog, except with a person, or 2 people. Alright, regular developments? You guys are awful. You need to get big and fat. Yes, the larger you are. No, that's not what I mean. Please, live responsibly and stay healthy. The best way to not get cancer is to have an immune system that can function at full capacity. I'm just saying, in very large creatures. Dinosaurs, probably, same problem. Big cancer, cancer gets cancer, cancer kills other cancer and then starves. Yo, dog. I heard you had cancer. No, that's not okay. It's fine for whales, that's fine. The once powerful Dog Kingdom falls on Rigel 7. Dog Kingdom? Oh, that's right, they're the Doro dog or whatever. I'm really boosting their population growth because I want to see them do something ridiculous. Oh, the prune won our attention. Alright, buddies. Dogs. Alright, Dune Ship Age is about half over. What's going on? Great War! No, not my horse friends! We have to stop the war. Okay, guys, it's on you. We can't have the war. If a demon and a human, would you get a tiefling? Good question. Okay, so this is standard war, not special war. Peace, regular conflict, or total war. Wow, there's nothing but minuses here. Gross. It's up to you guys to fix the fish horses. 8.8 million casualties? Oh, there's 175 million. No, regular conflict doesn't even hit them that hard. They have a growth rate of... yeah, wait. Vote 3. That vote for 1 didn't go through. That makes me nervous. Hey, you guys are voting for total. Are you gonna kill my horses? Amajiki, try rolling that vote again. It didn't count your first vote. I wonder if it's like a synchronization issue with the stream. We have the points for it, right? Oh no, it just won't let Amajiki vote. We need the synthesis. They can afford the hit. To be fair, 8.8 million, not a lot, but it is 8 million people. Come on. Colonial warfare. You know what that is? You know what that is? Opium Wars. That's the era we're living in right now. The Dune Ship Age is the nautical age, compared to Earth, right? When colonialism was kicking off, and the race to the Orient kicked off. It was a lot. So, wow, K-Dog's like, no, I'm voting 3 now. Drugs. Yeah, I don't know if it's specifically drugs. What does it say? Colonialism met with insurgency, and the colonies and in the colonies and battles between colonies vying for control of territory. Yeah, this is colonial warfare. Not good. It's not good for anyone. And it's exactly what happened. Natives fought to free their occupied land, and colonist forces fought each other for control of the new territories. You people are monsters. How could you do this? The horse people were honest and good workers. The spice must flow. K-Dog just isn't getting recorded. Strange. Wow. Come on, game. It's not like I have 1,000 shatters. You can keep up, right? More resources for the kelp. Only me I tried to help them. I know. 84 synthesis can't be wrong. You're a monster. I love it. New kingdom. You know what's really holding another species back? They never domesticated any animals. Right? These guys made it to the nautical age, didn't domesticate a damn thing. No friendos. Same with the snakes. They're just here mind their own business. Oh, evolution event. Species number 4 is here. And Virgo. Virgo. Alright, simple tools and language. So what are our options? We have a tentacle monster, the Frenner, a tree, the Quace, and a stingray, the Shivan. Oh, jellyfish creature. Ugh. Another ocean world. And these are anemone, not trees. Yeah. Squid, anemone, or jellyfish. I want Groot. Gotta vote for the squid folk? Mm-hmm. Anime fans vote for tentacles. What a surprise. Squid folk. A 3-way vote tie. Oh, you guys. Let's go. Angry jellyfish. Again, unbalanced species. Very dumb, dystopian, wasteful, warlike. But it is a jellyfish. What does a jellyfish do? It just hangs around and stings people. It's not a friendly kind of creature. Look at the eyes. I don't trust the eyes. Look into his beady eyes. Now we're legitimately in a three-way tie here. I'm curious what it'll do when the timer runs out. Oh, K-Dog jumping in to vote. He wants the balanced species of squids. Okay, it's up to me. Tentacles will probably be not pleasant to have. Wow, Amajiki. Oh, the tentacle. The most talented of appendages. Is it not letting him change his vote? It's not changing the vote. You've doomed us to tentacles forever. Tentacles it is. They're in the coral age. Making tools out of coral. But they are fairly utopian, so they're doing alright. So yeah, the Frenner are down there. The Noyan, Rune, and the Dorloff. Ah, development from the snacks. Ah, it's okay. Gathers in huge formations to perform complex calculations. Each individual calculates a simple evaluation and passes the result to their neighbor. And through tremendous coordination, the Noyer are able to solve problems with organic computing. Wow! That's so cool! You just get like 500 people together and, alright guys, we need to do a 500-step math problem. Each of you get in line to do a step. This is so Dune. Except they live on a lava planet. Lava? Magma? The Mentats? Mentats. What's the name of the candy? Mentos. Oh, we're spending some synthesis on this? We want whole just groups of scientific snakes? Intel and pretty sick. Indeed. I wonder what that would look like as they advance through the ages. Just like whole teams of snakes working together. Mentos and TikToks. Mentax. The Mentos and TikTok challenge. I'm always worried. What's going to happen out of whatever TikTok challenge pops up? Like, who's going to hurt themselves? It's okay, we just suffer a partial extinction to get those synthesis back. We have a whole society to kill. We will trade the life of the squids for more snack computing. That's the kind of trade-off I'm talking about. The cold brutality of an uncaring universe. For every species that dies, another one will rise. Fun fact, if you get life to evolve on Earth, I think the dinosaurs are the unbalanced, the humans are the balanced, and like, I think it's like apes or something that are the other one? I don't know. I chose dinosaurs because, yeah. Alright, snakes, continue to calculate. And progress to the next age. There it is. They have entered the dirigible age. Because they can't sail on this planet, they use blimps. Snake computers on blimps over lava. Picture this moment. They just got together and mathed all the numbers together on how to make blimps. You punk snakes. Yeah. But the computers are the snakes. In the Halo series, these creatures called Megalagos, or Hunters. They're worms that combine together in giant tanky amoebas. Neat. So yeah, standard choices here for the thing here. Vote 2, vote 1. We should have 2 votes for 2 here, game. Come on. But yeah, the snakes are in a cool place. Organically computing on their dirigibles. Big Brent Snack. You know, if you don't have arms or legs, you can devote all that biological energy to growing a very large brain. It's just efficient. That was a theory about takes in terms of only using an anime gun we can make some money. Oh, Amajiki. Someone's been on the wrong part of the internet. Too spicy. I love it.